Hi guys, welcome to Top 10 Horror Movies on Netflix. Alright, so I watched the movie so you don't have to. Lately I have noticed like this past year or so, excuse me, there has been absolutely crap on Netflix, like straight like crap. Oh my god, excuse me. So my theory is that because they had such success with their Orange is the New Black and all that, they decided to focus on their feature movie or feature films or whatever their feature shows, and they are just getting crap now. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I really had trouble putting this list together. Not because there's so many good movies, because there's a bunch of shit. Like I had to literally I'm not gonna lie, the first few are, good. They're good. They're totally worth it, but you'll probably only want to watch them, one time, really, and that's it. But I'm not gonna stop you. I mean, these are all pretty good. I watched them a long time ago, and I still remember them, so I know if it stuck with me, that's good. So let's start. Going from my least favorite to the best. Alright. Number 10. VHS. This movie was made in 2012, and it's basically a compilation of three little short movies, and it starts off that this group of crazy fuckers. Oh god, you want to just punch them, seriously. But anyways, they're hired to go burglarize a house and basically get this crazy rare videotape that no one knows what's on it, but just this guy brings it up, and they're desperate for money or whatever, so they go. And let's just say they watch the videotape, and it's a bunch of horribleness, and you will be creeped out. Alright, number 9, we have Dead Silence. This movie, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty silly, and it's almost like a silly horror movie throughout, but the ending so saves it. Oh my god. Okay, so as a horror movie fanatic, or just movie fanatic in general, goddamn, you could have the best movie ever, but horrible ending, and it will kill the movie. Yeah, so this is the opposite kind of meh movie, which an amazing ending. So I'll just tell you this. Basically, it's just this guy, his wife dies after they get this really creepy package in the mail. It's this ventriloquist doll, and there's just nothing on the package, and it's just a brown paper box, and yeah. So he goes back to his hometown to investigate it, and in his hometown there's this really creepy old legend about this ventriloquist and called Mary Shaw, and he just, let's just say, he uncovers that it's pretty much connected, and all this crazy shit happens. Anyways, number 8, Evidence. Alright, yeah, so this movie is, another basic premise of a horror movie, but it's pretty cool in how they put it together. I like it. So, this movie was made in 2013, and it's, basically, okay, so, these detectives, there's this, it's kind of starting from, the back and moving towards the beginning, so that's a cool, little setup, because that's, very, it's not, you don't see that at all, it's unique. So, there's this crazy massacre in this abandoned gas station in the middle of nowhere, and they find these videotapes, so they're trying to piece it together, and it's just a crazy twist ending. Now you're what? You never saw it coming. So yeah, it's pretty cool, a crazy twist ending. So anyways, number 7, The Den. So basically, this is made in 2013, and it's about this girl who's trying for this, I don't know if she's working for a school grant. I don't know what it's for really, but she got accepted to study people through this webcam. I forgot what that's. It was a while ago. There was this big trend where you could chat with people around the world, and chat roulette, where you press next or whatever, and you don't choose who you chat to, it just goes on, and it's random people. So it's basically movie version of that, and she's studying those habits, and she like there's this creepy girl that comes on there, but it's just like I don't know, like it's like she starts stalking her and she witnesses like this crazy murder, but you don't know if it's real or not, and like it's just like thrust into a nightmare with like this person like killing like her family and her friends, and it's just like craziness, and it's cool. It's like it's filmed through like the view of her like computer, so it's almost like found footage, but with all that the shakiness, because it's just like it's her computer, so it's really like it's a unique format, which again I really appreciate. So the story is like it's pretty cool, but I appreciate more like the uniqueness of the filming and stuff. That was pretty cool. Anyways, moving on to 6, the Lazarus Effect. Alright, so this movie is pretty cool. So it's Olivia Wilde stars in it with like, so basically she's this medical researcher Zoe with her fiance Frank. So they like straight up find like a way to bring back the dead with like this crazy machine, and like it's nuts. Like, so they like something goes wrong and so Zoe dies, and so like Frank brings her back to life with the machine, and she turns pretty evil, and it's just like it's very like it's pretty damn scary. Like it's all, yeah, so I definitely recommend watching that. Anyways, so number 5, now we're going to the other half. Here is American Mary. Ooh, I love this movie. So this movie was made in 2012, and it's basically like this really young, like not really young, really struggling young med student. She like straight up like can't even pay her phone bill and stuff. So she goes like she decides to strip. So she's at the strip club, and I'm like, let's just say like somehow like she goes from trying to become a stripper to like going to crazy underground world of body modifications. Like body mods like aren't just like, you know, like crazy like big ears and stuff. No. Like, ooh, this is some gnarly shit, and it's all illegal, and it's very crazy. It's just like it's crazy. It's anything pretty much I've noticed that starts with American, it's pretty damn good. American Psycho, American Mary now, yeah. So anyways, I wish American Psycho used to be on Netflix and I would watch that like every day. If you guys haven't seen it, watch it. Best movie ever! Yeah, no, really, it is amazing. Anyways, so number 4, Creep. Alright, yeah, Creep is some creepy shit. Okay, so basically it's like, so this, again, struggling like camera dude, I don't know, like he's like a director, producer, like everything in one. So he's like really looking for work, so he likes, he answers like this ad on Craigslist for like $1,000 something like a day or something, like shooting this guy. So he ends up having to go to like this remote cabin, which, you know, sounds creepy and it sounds like a setup, but you know, it just, you know, it looks like maybe he lives in some area where that's just like how it is. People like live in this forest or something, I don't know. So like he goes to film this guy who claims that he is dying from like cancer or something, and that he's got a pregnant wife, and he wants to do like a film for his future son. And you know, it starts off like pretty damn sincere and actually a little sad, and you know, the guy like seems pretty nice, and I mean it's yeah, like anyone pretty much would have fallen for that and wouldn't have to think anything's like crazy was going on. But let's just say the title says it all, and yeah, it's pretty, let's just say there's some awkward parts where you're just like, oh god, like yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. Okay, now 3, Byzantium. Okay, so this is an awesome, I know, vampire movie. Vampire, you think Twilight, but no, not at all. It's not like that at all. So basically, it's like these 200-year-old like girls, like they're like pretty much like the same age. Like one is a little bit younger, but I'm not gonna ruin the backstory pretty much. But I'll just say they're 200-year-old like vampires. That's it. And one is like a prostitute, and the other is like this pretty like, you know, sweet, kind of like very like in her head, always writing shit down kind of a girl. And like they're not the kind, you know, like they don't go around just like killing people. Like the sweet girl, like, it shows her a couple times, like, she kills, like, old people, and it seems like they kind of know that she's, like, coming to kill them, and they're letting her. So it's pretty cool. So there's that aspect, and like it's just like it's kind of like it's like kind of like they live in the, like they have to kind of move around a lot because I mean they've been around for 200 years, and like there's this like I think there's like this cop kind of like onto them, and but they don't really know that. They think they're cool, and the prostitute girl like finds this one dude who like takes them in, and so they're like they turn like his house into a brothel, so that's pretty trippy. And basically, let's just say their past catches up with them, and yeah, it's a very like dark, very dark and like gnarly movie. It's almost like a sleeper horror movie, but like there's all like every sleeper horror I've seen has been done pretty wrong, and I have gone bored, but this is it done right. Like it's quiet but scary and mysterious. It's all good. So yeah, watch that. Now, last two. Well, from dusk till dawn. Oh my god. Okay. If you haven't seen this movie, I can't believe you haven't. Okay, so this was made in '96. Quentin Tarantino stars in it. He like writes it. He didn't direct it though, but it's still good. And if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan, you will love this movie. So basically, he's the younger brother, and his older brother is George Clooney. So if you love George Clooney, then you've got like a hot guy and then an awesome dude. So it's all good. So they are straight like gnarly bank robbers. Like went through like this crazy bank robbery, and like they got away, and they like were supposed to meet across the border in Mexico. That's where they're supposed to like meet up with their dudes, you know, like split the money and all that shit. So they decide to like take this family hostage, who Julia Lewis, I think is her name, the girl from oh my god, I can't even think of the movie right now, but she's a great actress. She's in a lot of stuff, let's just say, and a lot of cult stuff. So anyways, so they kidnap a family so they can use the family to, you know, they're in an RV, so they go across the border because the border's being like, you know, watched because, you know, yeah, they're bank robbers. So they go to this like really crazy strip joint or strip bar, and I mean the girls are beautiful. What's her name? Salma Hayek is like the main dancer girl, so you can see her like she doesn't strip all the way, but she's in a bra and underwear doing a sexy dance with a snake. So you get to see that, and yeah, they're like vampires or they're demons or something. Like I don't even know. It's like yeah, they're like vampires, but like, you know, weird ones. Like they're, you know, they like their faces, like they're not sexy vampires. Like their faces transform to like gnarliness, and they have to fight them, and it's cool. It's a great movie. You can watch it even if you don't even like that older movies. Like it's great. I mean, come on, Quentin Tarantino and George Clooney and Salma Hayek and Juliette Lewis. Yeah, all these great actors. Yeah, watch it. All right, now for number one, not 11, 1. All right, The Conspiracy. All right, this movie. Oh my god. I will give it a kiss with my lipstick, and there you go. Alright. Oh, it came out perfect. So this movie is amazing. Alright, so it's like a mockumentary almost. Well, yeah, it's a mockumentary about these two like documentary filmmakers who like infiltrate like the Bohemian Grove, which if you've never heard of the Bohemian Grove, is like this crazy like rich people, like straight up like all the most powerful leaders in the world like go there, and they like it's like this almost like Boy Scout camp for like the most powerful leaders in the world. Like no women are allowed, only men, and like they like do like crazy shit. Like no one really knows what happens. Like we know that they burn like this giant like effigy to an owl, or I don't know if they burn the owl or if they burn like a human effigy and feed it to this giant owl. Some crazy shit like that. They like dress in robes, or there's chanting, all that bullshit, all the shit that you usually picture like in your head for like crazy celebrities and stuff. Yeah, that happens in there. So they infiltrate this, like they're just going through this, like, and like basically like, again, it's one of those movies that starts off like with the ending first and then towards the beginning, which is cool. So yeah, it's great. It's, oh my god, I can't believe it's on Netflix with all the crap they put on here. Yeah, I would pay to watch this movie again. Yeah, it's great. So those are the top 10 horror movies on Netflix. If you like this, like it, subscribe, and put your comments down. I want to know if you really like this movies. Like, tell me everything. I want to know. I love reading comments and stuff, so let me know. And if you want to see more top 10 lists on movies, I am a movie addict, so just let me know what you want to see, because it doesn't have to be just for Netflix either, like anything, just let me know, because yeah. Alright, bye guys. Mwah.